everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 1 episode 3 of Supernatural. If you want access to the uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. The last episode found the boys going to the coordinates that their dad gave them in episode 1, which led them to this campsite where there was a Wendigo going around killing people, and I now know that Wendigo was the title of the episode, and I spent half the episode trying to figure out what the monster was, so love that for me. But I think I'm going to carry on not looking at the title of the episodes before I watch them, because I kind of want to like guess what's going on. I don't know if that's going to annoy some people, but I'd rather go into it with no preconceptions and not knowing anything about what it's going to be about, because that's part of the fun of watching things, you know? So yeah, last episode we didn't really get anything that added to the story. We found out no new information about where their dad is or what happened to their mum, but they did help out a family, which I guess is the aim of demon hunting. You got to kill the demon and save lots of lives. And Dean had some chemistry with the girl from the last episode as well, which I'm assuming is going to happen with every case, because I mean, look at Dean. He exudes chemistry. I forgot to mention in the review of the last episode about my favourite scene of the episode, which was the scene between Sam and Dean around the campfire where they had a little heart-to-heart, which I didn't expect them to have so soon because they both seem quite closed off and brash, but they had a little, you know, a little heartwarming moment that I really liked, where Sam was saying how he needs to find their dad because he really needs to find Jessica's killer because it's eating him up, and Dean said you can't let this anger eat you up because it's just going to burn you from the inside or something like that. I really liked that because you could tell, like, for the first half of the episode Sam was being quite moody because he's obviously grieving, but then towards the end of the episode he felt warmth towards the family and was protecting them from the Wendigo and things, because Dean said how the only reason he can make it through this life is because of the families that they protect and that they save. At the end of the day, they are saving lives as much as they're putting their own lives at risk and like putting their life on hold. They are doing good things, so that's why he's not angry about it. And Sam kind of took that in and went back more to his old self, which I really liked. I liked that they weren't arguing for once, they were having a nice proper conversation. But yeah, that's all I've got to say for now. Let's get into the episode.
All these workouts, so I don't know. Guys don't like buff girls.
Yeah,
Shut up!
Guys who still live at home.
Ha ha ha. Don't be so misogynistic. Oh no, is this going to be some underwater demon? She's wary herself already. She can sense that something's wrong. Oh no. Poor girl. Honestly, I'm going to end up like having sympathy for all of these opening scenes. They're just so tragic.
Can I get you anything else?
Just the check, please.
Okay.
Sam's not having none of it.
Last week, Sophie Carlton, 18, walks into the lake, doesn't walk out.
People don't just disappear, Dean. Other people just stop looking for them. Trail for Dad. It's getting colder every day.
Exactly, so what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Something. Anything.
You know what? I'm sick of this attitude.
He is right though, they should continue looking.
We will find Dad, but until then we're gonna kill everything bad between here and there.
But the longer you leave it, the less
Okay.
chance there is of him being found.
She was about 100 yards out. That's where she got dragged out.
And you're sure she didn't just drown?
Yeah, she was a varsity swimmer. She practically grew up in that lake.
No,
Did he see her drown?
That's what I'm telling you.
How do they know that she definitely drowned if they can't find a body?
Why does the Wildlife Service care about an accidental drowning?
You sure it's accidental?
Because he didn't find a body.
There's nothing even big enough to pull down a person, unless it was the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
What is his attitude? They found no body. She could have been taken and murdered somewhere.
These are people from my town. These are people I care about.
Oh yeah. You clearly don't give a shit if you're not even going to continue looking.
Gentlemen, this is my daughter.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Dean.
Andrea Varr. Hi.
Hi.
They're from the Wildlife Service.
Another love interest for Dean, maybe?
What's your name?
Oh, I relate to that on a spiritual level.
Kids are the best, huh?
There it is. Like I said, 2 blocks.
Thanks.
Must be hard with your sense of direction. Never being able to find your way to a decent pickup line?
Oh!
Kids are the best.
Yeah,
You mean
what
like
was
kids?
that,
I love
Dean?
kids.
Name 3 children that you even know. Christopher
Oh.
Barr was Andrea's husband, Lucas's father. Apparently, he took Lucas out swimming. Lucas was on a floating wooden platform when Chris drowned. 2 hours
Poor kid.
before the kid got rescued.
He watched his father die. Oh.
Maybe we have an eyewitness after all.
Watching one of your parents dies is something you just get over.
He can relate to that.
Mind if I say hi?
His case is heartbreakingly close to the story of Naira Rivera. That hurts.
So
I rate the effort.
Chicks dig artists.
I don't think he cares about chicks.
I don't know exactly what happened to your dad. But I know it was something real bad.
Is he gonna
I think I know
open
how you
up to
feel.
the kid?
Or maybe you don't think anyone will listen to you. Or will believe you. But I want you to know that I will. You don't even have to say anything. You can draw me a picture.
I really hope he gets through to him. This is
This
like
is
the
my
most
family.
vulnerable we've seen Dean.
That's my dad.
Oh,
Lucas hasn't said a word, not even
he
to me.
was listening.
Not since his dad's accident. He used to have such life. He was hard to keep up with, to tell you the truth. Now he just sits there, drawing those pictures, playing with those army men.
Must be heartbreaking
just
for her
wish-
as well. She lost her husband and
sweetie.
now her son's like completely withdrawn.
Thanks, Lucas.
Aww. I don't like the sound that water's making. Ew, it's like yellow. It's not gonna engulf him, is it? Oh no, don't. Don't do it! You'll get sucked down the plug hole. Oh, okay. I was being dramatic. Oh, he's double dipped. Why have you double dipped? Oh god! No! This poor father! Is his body gonna disappear like all the others? No, the water's just gonna disappear.
The lake is draining. It'll be dry in a few months. Whatever this thing is, whatever it wants,
Oh,
it's running out of time.
And if it can get through the pipes, it can get to anyone, almost anywhere.
yeah, everyone needs to just not use any water.
Lucas's dad, Chris, Bill Carlton's godson.
Let's
Oh,
go pay Mr. Carlton a visit.
what did he do to piss off this water demon?
We think there might be a connection to you or your family.
My children are gone. It's
The worst
worse
thing,
than dying.
the worst thing someone's got to go through.
Well, maybe Bill's not the only one who knows something.
That's the house he drew. So he likes bikes.
Did you know something bad was going to happen? See, when I was your age, I saw something real bad happen to my mom. Then I was scared too. I didn't feel like talking. Just like you.
Must be weird for Sam to see his brother be vulnerable.
Thanks, Lucas.
Is that the next house?
It's only a matter of time before somebody else drowns, so if you got a better lead, please.
All right. We got another house to find.
The only problem is there's about 1,000 yellow
How are they supposed to find it?
What you said about Mom. You never told me that before.
Oh, God, we're not going to have to hug or anything, are we?
I relate to Dean so much. I'm like that as well. I hate opening up, and then if I do, I don't want anyone to mention it to me ever again. Like, just go past it, please. I don't want to talk anymore.
Peter's been gone 35 years now.
Wow. How did he know?
It's worse than dying.
They're all saying the same phrase.
He was supposed to ride his bike straight home after school, and he never showed up.
Peter Sweeney and Billy Carlton, 1970.
Oh, Bill Carlton. Something about that lake. Just hates this man.
I think I finally know what you want.
Don't kill yourself.
What if Bill killed him?
Yeah, Peter's spirit would be furious. It'd want revenge, it's possible.
Well, that took a darker turn. He killed another child. I'm about to stop feeling sorry for this man. Oh no. No! Jeez. That just flung him right off.
I don't really have the time.
Does he know that that's happened? The little boy.
Lucas, hey, what is it? Lucas. Lucas, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, Lucas, it's okay.
Bless him.
It's okay.
He wants to talk, but he's scared to say it.
You see
He can see so much of
something.
himself in that boy.
attack Bill's boat,
So much trauma.
sending Bill. And you're not really wildlife service.
Bollocks.
That's right. I checked. You get into your car. You put this town in your rearview mirror, and you don't ever darken my doorstep again.
Does it have something to do with this man? I'm always sus of a man in every case, but for some reason I feel like this guy might have something to do with it, and that's like Lucas is afraid to speak in front of him, maybe. Oh no. How about you just don't wash for a few months, you know, until the lake's drained out? Treat yourself, drink some soda instead of water, never wash. Please? Lucas can't lose his mum.
I just don't want to leave this town though I know the kid's okay.
Who are you? And what have you done with my brother?
He's a softie at heart. She has got a very full bath though, that's risky as it is. And it's still running. Hello? You're gonna overflow. Ugh, it looks red now. Yuck. This is what nightmares are made of. Oh, my! Oh my god, he knows. Come on, just burst in. Oh.
Lucas.
Oh, she's naked. That's really awkward.
There was this voice.
What did it say?
It said, come play with me.
So is that the voice of the little boy that was with Bill Carton as a child?
Chris Barr's drowning? The connection wasn't to Bill Carlton, it must have been the sheriff.
Bill and the sheriff. They were both involved with Peter.
Oh, does that cut off their water supply?
Peter Spike.
Oh.
Who are you?
What am I on about half the time?
You and Bill killed Peter? Drowned him in the lake and then buried the bike? Nothing stays buried.
Clearly wasn't that hard to find either. They buried it in their own backyard. Not very deep.
Chris died on that lake. Dad, look at me.
I knew he was sus though. I'm proud of myself for finally getting a prediction right.
Peter was the smallest one. We always bullied him. But this time,
Prick.
it got rough. We didn't mean to. But we held him under too long, and he drowned.
What the fuck?
Because of some ghost? It's not rational.
I give Peter permission to
listen to me.
take this man.
All
He
of you.
deserves it.
We need to get you away
And he didn't
from
even
this
want
lake
to
as
investigate
far as
in
we
the
can right
drownings
now.
of the lake. Like, oh god, Lucas. Lucas, stop! Ew! Is that Peter? That's freaky. Come on! Sacrifice yourself, man. You deserve it.
Peter, if you can hear me. Take me! Jake, no!
Ew. Deserved. I'm not even gonna feel bad about that one. Ugh, Dean has like saved everyone so far, hasn't he? He's been the saviour the past 3 eps. I hope Sam gets his turn. But I'm glad he got Lucas because they connected.
Lucas insisted on making the sandwiches himself.
Oh. He's talking! That's thanks to Dean.
How you holding up?
It's just gonna take a long time to sort through everything, you know?
I mean, she doesn't seem too cut off about it, not gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
Oh, he's
Take
got
care of
his
Mom.
confidence back. I love that. What a good ending. Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Okay, so this episode might have been my favourite so far. I think it might be, even though it was also kind of fillery, like the last episode. I do think I preferred it to the premiere. Is that controversial? The pilot's probably going to be really well loved, but oh well, it's my opinion. I think because we got more Dean character development, like he's got such this hard man facade. He acts fearless and like nothing gets to him, but his mother's death really did traumatize him, like you would expect it to. Like you're not just going to be completely fine after witnessing all of that. And I like that he opened up to the kid about it because he saw like parts of himself in him and he knew what he was going through. And it was nice for Sam to get to see it because obviously he's used to his brother just not opening up at all, and he got to get some insight into what he truly feels, and maybe he can be more mindful of that in the future, or they can connect with it after he lost Jess and things. I really liked that. That was probably my favourite part of the episode, like just Dean's overall character development being furthered. This was also probably my favourite case. I found it very interesting, the fact that it was connected to Bill Carlton and the sheriff, and the fact that it was just only hurting their family members and it was the little boy. Like, I like that more than it just being the Wendigo and the Lady of the Lake. I did like the others, but I just liked this one more because I felt like it had more of a branching out kind of story. But yeah, as I said, this episode felt like a bit of a filler as well. I don't know if I should call them fillers anymore because every episode might be like this. They didn't get any extra information about their dad, which is like the main storyline, I'm guessing, of the season. So that's why I call it a filler. But maybe all of these episodes are just going to be one case contained in an episode, which is fine. It's a bit like having a film contained in an episode, you know. I'm really liking Sam and Dean. This one was definitely more of a Dean episode. We got more of his feelings, and Sam was kind of just there. I hope we get a bit more character development with Sam next time or soon. Like, I want to see him talking more about Jess, or maybe how he feels towards his dad, because I'm still very intrigued about how his relationship with his dad is, because I feel like it might be a bit strained. I'm starting to think though that maybe their dad has like set this all up. Like, I don't know, that's not the right phrasing. I'm starting to think that maybe their dad has set this all up so like they can, to get Sam back in the family mold maybe. He left the journal there for them and he's gone off somewhere. And I think maybe he knew that Dean would go to Sam about him being missing, and he wants to like get them to reconnect and maybe get Sam to help in the family business. I don't know. It's a bit of a wild theory. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to season 1 episode 3 of Supernatural. If you want to watch the episode in its entirety, then the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. But don't feel any pressure, it's just for people that want to watch the episodes along with me. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 4. Bye!